Well, good evening, folks. Got down here to the gym as quick as we could. Parking lot is pretty full, I can tell you that. And it's awesome. See a number of folks wearing white, per the request of the teams. Girls out on the floor, up 7-0 with 5:57 left here in the first. Bridgeport with the ball, bringing it down. Lose it out of bounds, but it'll remain with Bridgeport. Garcia with Bridgeport's first points, and goes out of bounds. It'll be Bridgeport ball. Looking to try and inbound. They got 5 seconds to get it in. Morgan McGuire all over Valdivinos. And, of course, out of bounds and bare ball. 5:38 left here in the first. Grace to inbound. Grace pops it into Paige. Paige looks over at Morgan, back to Grace. Grace just drives, puts it over the top to Pepper. Pepper out to Grace. Grace drives around, or excuse me, Paige drives around, sinks another three. So that's her second three-pointer, so she got 6 points on the night. Inbounds to, taken away. Morgan with it. Over to Grace. Grace doesn't get a drop. Morgan gets it back, doesn't get a drop, and goes out of bounds off Morgan. It will be Bridgeport ball. All right. So Bridgeport's inbound again. Lots of pressure. Brewster stepping around. Valdivinos with it over to Brewster gets it away, but shot won't drop for Pepper. Back on the ball, tipped, but right into their hands. This time Grace gets it on that tip. Up to Pepper. Pepper puts it up. Man, little shots not dropping. Drops down. Bridgeport with it. Driving down. Seems them trying to get around traffic. Bears back on pressure again. Oh, and she sinks a three to pull them within 5. 10-5. Garcia. Garcia has all 5 points for Bridgeport so far. Garcia is a junior. Feeding it into Morgan. Morgan pops one up and drops it. Basket counts, and she will be going to the line to shoot one and see if she can make it a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Misses that one, but Berkeley gets the rebound. Pulls it out, feeds it into Paige. She puts it around to Grace. Grace puts it up and in. Brewster still pressuring here. Bridgeport gets around that time. Brings it down all over him. Grace with it, or excuse me, Paige with it. They're going to call a foul. Okay, Bridgeport coach calls a timeout. 3:53 left here in the first, 14-5. Oh, well, teams asked for white out tonight, and I see a number of folks wearing white, but not quite a white out. I think we're going to have to supply T-shirts when people come in if we want to really have a white out. Still fun. I did hear some young men walking in saying, yeah, they told me to wear white, so I got this white T-shirt. So he was wearing a T-shirt and supporting the wishes of the friend to be wearing white. And there's a lot of people wearing white, actually, so I'm starting to look around. All right, Pepper with the ball. Over to Morgan. Morgan over to Paige. Up and in. Grace puts in another bucket for 4 points so far in the night. Just knocked it out of bounds, so they'll be putting it in again. Garcia to inbound. Puts it over to Cito. Over to Jimenez. Over to Ruiz. Doesn't drop. Bridgeport comes out with the ball, though. Driving around again. Garcia puts up another three. Doesn't drop. Page with a rebound this time. Bringing it up. Puts it up to Morgan. Morgan's shot is off. Ends up into Pepper's hands. Pepper puts it back to Morgan. Morgan puts it to Grace. Out to Page. Page says, let me try for another one. Oh, that one does not drop. Garcia with it. Pressure from the Bears. They back off a little bit. 16-5, 2:53 left. Garcia fires another three. That one doesn't hit anything but air. So Bear ball with 2:48 left here in the first. Hialeah goes in. Page with it. Drives down the side. Puts it into Pepper. Pepper, a little jumper, doesn't drop. It gets knocked out of bounds by Page. It'll be Bridgeport ball. Bears looking like they're going to pressure some more. They want to continue to extend their lead beyond the 16-5 with 2:38 left here in the first. Inbounds back to Garcia. Gets tipped by Morgan. Morgan doesn't drop. Almost gets her own rebound. Over to Garcia. Garcia loses it to Morgan. Morgan back to Pepper. Over to Hialeah. Hialeah over to Grace. Grace out to Pepper. Not so 3 seconds in the key maybe? Not sure what that call was, honestly. All right, so Bridgeport's inbound. To Garcia. Ruiz. Garcia gets it tipped. Page with it. Page holding on to it until all the traffic clears. Drives down, puts it over to Grace. Grace dribbling back to Pepper, over to Page, into Grace. Grace misses another little one. Hialeah there to get it, but it does not drop for her either. Grace gets in there, then have a jump ball. And it will be Bridgeport ball with 1:50 left here in the first. 16-5 still. Inbounds to Cito. Gets through all the traffic. Garcia again hits this time. Oh, throws it in, touches some of the Brewster team. Hialeah gets it, ends up with it, puts it down to Grace. Grace to Page. Page up and in. Still having pressure, even though it's 18-5. Morgan with it. Morgan, no, that one's not going to line up completely. Grace says, let me give it a shot. Nope. Hialeah trying to cover up. Morgan with it. Page with it. Dribbles it out. Setting up the offense. Puts it over to Grace. Grace to Morgan. Morgan says, I'm going to try this again. Gosh. Doesn't quite drop. Pepper with it. Goes off her out of bounds. So score remains 18-5 with 47.6 left here in the first. Morgan coming out. Brewster still pressuring. Inbounds to Macedo. Whoop. Not sure who they're going to, I'm going to say it was off Grace. So it'll be Bridgeport ball on the side. Jimenez inbounds to Garcia. Nope, that isn't Garcia, sorry. Macedo. And throws that one out of bounds. Bear ball, 34.8. Hialeah into Pepper. Pepper brings it down. Kicks it over to Page. Page to Hialeah. Hialeah dribbles around, gives it back to Pepper. Pepper over to Grace. Kind of loses the handle there. Well, Pepper gets her first foul. First team foul, 10.5 seconds on the clock. Inbounds to Jimenez. Almost stolen away. Oh, Abby Motz almost gets it. She gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to, yeah. So Valdivinos to inbound. Grace ends up with it. Oh, into one. 18-5. 18-5, into one. All right. Oh, coach is putting in a whole new squad to start the second. We've got Camilla, Rosario, Leezy, Berkeley. Oh, wait a second. What's that? Pretty sure she checked in a whole squad. At least they went over to the scorer's table. All right, we'll see who goes out on the floor here and to start the second. Wow, we got the band really playing tonight. I'm gonna try and cut some of that noise out. Anytime I have the band playing or music in the background, I keep getting these notifications that I have copyright material and they're not gonna play. They're gonna mute part of the video because of the copyright material. So I gotta cut some of that down. Anyway, all right, folks. Well, we are. Yep. All right. So she did put a whole new squad in here. What do we got going? Okay. So we got Morgan and Berkeley. We've got Camilla, Rosario, Leezy. The shots are just not dropping tonight. They're getting the ball quite often. Ooh. Morgan just all over wanting that ball. Garcia to inbound. Ruiz with Rosario on her. Camilla, and it goes off. The say it went off Camilla. So remain Bridgeport ball. Garcia to inbound. Inbound doesn't drop, but they get the rebound. Doesn't drop. Girls all over it there. We're going to decide jump ball, and it'll remain Bridgeport ball over here on the side. Garcia, inbound honors. Puts it into Jimenez, who's a senior. Ruiz, who's a junior. Dribbles down. Easy gets a hand on it. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Bridgeport ball inside. Garcia again doing the inbounding duties. Inbounds to Valdivinos. Back to Garcia. Morgan on her. Kind of taps it. Oh. All right. Macedo gets one in for 18-7. That three doesn't drop. Gets it out to Berkeley, back to Morgan. Morgan pulls up. Man, our shots are just not dropping tonight. Wow. They put up a lot of little floaters that just aren't going in. All right, so out comes Camilla and Leezy. All right. Rosario to inbound. Puts it into Morgan, over to Pepper, into Camilla, or into Rosario, into Page. Again, just little shots not dropping. 6:20 left here in the first half. 18-7 score. think they're gonna. Okay, number 1 on the arm as Morgan was shooting. So Morgan's at the line to shoot 2. First one up and in. 19-7. 6:19 left in the first half. Second one doesn't drop. Rebound comes out of there. Schruppe. Oh, off the glass and in. Sato gets another one. Morgan McGuire up and in. 21-9, 5:53 left here in the first half. All right. So Grace going back in, Paige going back in. All right, so Grace into Pepper. 21-9, 5:37 left. Paige with it. Berkeley with it. Grace with it. Pepper with it. Pepper fires along 2, doesn't drop. Grace with it. Comes out of there with it. I don't know what the deal is tonight. You know, some of it does have to do with the fact they played a game over in Lake Roosevelt. Long bus ride home, got home late, and now you got a game right afterwards. Kind of remember another game like this where just things weren't dropping. All right, Morgan with it. Drives down, comes around everybody, doesn't drop, gets her own rebound, doesn't drop again. Yeah, almost gets it away again. Chasing it down. Garcia with it. Pepper steps in, takes it away. All right, so coach subbing in the entire squad again with 4:32 left here in the first half. Quiet here in the gym right now. All right. 4:32 remain in the first half. 21-9 Bears. All right, Brewster to inbound. Liv puts it into Hialeah. Hialeah to Leasy. Leasy fires. Puts it up and in. 23-9. Garcia with it. Hialeah on her. Garcia coming around. Garcia trying to dribble around. Abby. That one hit the net. All right, so Abby gonna inbound to Hialeah. 4:11 left here in the first half. Puts it in to Hialeah. Puts it down to Halisi, over to Liv. Man, did not drop, gonna call a foul. 4:01 left here in the first half. Second team foul. Want to be on Hialeah. So Garcia continues to be the inbound person. Puts it in to Saucedo. Gets it stolen by Abby. Kick, so restart the shot clock. Bear ball out of bounds. Inbounds to Abby. Abby drives, pulls up, doesn't drop, over to, whoa. Yeah, they're gonna call that one. So we've got Lisi at the line shooting 2. 23-9 with 3:52 left here in the first half. Easy puts the first one up and in. Good job. Bridgeport subbing in some players. Subbing back in some players. Ruiz and Macedo go back in. Easy at the line, seeing if she can get the second one. And she does. 25-9. 3:52 left. Yep. Off. Rebound Brewster. Abby with it. Up and in. Good job, Alicia and Abby. Liv with it, or Liv trying to get it. They're going to call a foul on Liv. Yep. That'll be third foul on the team. First on Liv. Bridgeport to inbound. Soto, senior, going to inbound. Inbounds to Ruiz, junior. Bears trying to get that ball away. Well, I'm going to shoot two. So Soto to the line. Gets that one. 27-10. 3:08 left in the first half. Second one doesn't drop. Good block out by the Bears. Pamatz, Lizzie, Camilla. All right, Lizzie fires. Doesn't drop. I'm going to say white ball. 27-10, 2:48 left here in the first half. Bears line up. Out to Hialeah. Over to Abby. Puts it up and in. 29-10. Liv gets it, tries to save it, goes out of bounds. It'll be Bridgeport ball. 2:31 left here in the half. Over and back. Schrappe didn't realize where she was. Sophomore. She passed the timeline and threw it back across. Abby to inbound. Hialeah. Hialeah to Liv, to Lizzie, back to Liv. Over to Abby. Back to Liv. Oh. Camilla with it. Lizzie drives around, traffic, kicks it back out. Hialeah sets, fires, and sinks it. 32-10 with 2 minutes left here in the first half. Bears still all over Bridgeport trying to get that ball. They're doing a pretty good job. And dropped away. Ball on the ground. 3 Bridgeport players underneath the basket there. Lizzie ends up with it. Over to Abby. Abby to Hialeah. Liv. Back to Lizzie. Abby. Camilla. Lizzie fires a 3. Doesn't drop. Battling for the rebound underneath Hialeah and some of the Bridgeport players. Bridgeport driving down, surrounded by Bears. Out, fires the 3, goes out of bounds. It's a Bear ball. 1:08 left in the half. And Rosario comes in for Liv. All right. So Hialeah. Over to Camilla. Camilla pulls up, fires, doesn't drop. Hialeah underneath to get it. Tries to put it back in, ends up in Bridgeport's hands. Macedo with it. Over to Soto. Nope, sorry, that was wrong. That was Sacedo. Back to Macedo. Back to, who we got here? 3. Ruiz with it. Doesn't drop. Hialeah gets it and comes around everybody. Up to Lee Z. Drives and puts it up and in. So she gets 2 in, or 2, and gets to shoot 1 more to see if she can make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, as my dear friend Carl Word would say. Easy. Oh, doesn't drop. Rosario almost gets it, but not quite. 26.1 in the half. Bears end up with it. Say that she traveled. So Bridgeport ball underneath. 17 seconds on the clock in the first half. Soto inbounds to Macedo. Macedo fires a 3, doesn't drop. Camilla with it. Lee Z with it. Hialeah with it. Lee Z fires a 3. At the buzzer. Wow. Sinks it at the buzzer, folks. Man, 37-10 here at the half. Bears are starting to roll a little bit. Oh, goodness. Well, folks, we have some more wonderful student-athlete interviews that we did, and we're going to continue to bring these to you. And then at the end, we're hoping to, post it. Well, obviously, we're going to post them on social media. And then when we get a second at the end of the season, maybe we'll interview a few more players. But right now, folks, we're going to catch up with Miss Shirtenlieb. All right, so we are here again today doing some more interviews, and we have the lovely Miss Shirtenlieb. Okay, give me your name.
My name is Kara.
Okay, and who are your parents?
My parents are Stephanie and Corey Shirtenlieb.
Okay, and what does your mom and dad do?
My mom does radiology, and my dad does crop insurance.
Oh, okay. So where were you raised?
I was born in Omak, and then I moved to Tonasket, and then we moved here. Okay. So I've been to a couple different places.
All right, so you've been all over. Okay, how long have you been in Brewster now?
I've been like 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years here now?
Yep.
Okay. I remember when you guys moved down and your brother playing with Isaac and Grant and everything like that, and getting to see you kind of come along, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to ask the tougher questions. What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is beach volleyball.
Okay, that's fair. And let's see. What grade are you in this year?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. All right,
Yep.
That's what I thought. All right, so far this season in the sports here, what is your favorite memory?
Probably the Yakima tournament. I mean, we didn't play very amazing, but it's really fun to just be in a hotel and just get to hang out with your teammates and not really focus on basketball in the moment.
Right.
And just like getting to spend like quality time with them. That's really fun.
All right, that's awesome. You know, actually every interview for the ladies team so far, that's been like your
really?
favorite moment this season.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to ask favorite season, any sport, anything. What's your best memory?
Oh gosh. That's a really hard question.
I know.
Probably, like, I'm a really big beach volleyball girl, so probably my beach volleyball season when we went to nationals.
Wow.
That was super fun and just a crazy experience. Like, just so many college scouts and just a lot of people there, and it was just great to see like that big of an event, like that sport just coming like being really big and noticeable. Okay. So that was really amazing.
Well, that's awesome. Now, when and where was that?
So that was 2 years ago, and it
Okay.
was in California.
Okay.
I think it was in Huntington.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome. All right. So currently, what are your plans for after high school?
Um, I'm looking at a few colleges. I'm trying to play beach volleyball
Okay.
in college right now. Yeah, probably just playing beach volleyball. I
Okay.
think I want to study communications.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
So communications, huh? I might have to drag you in and help me out. All right. Is there a school that has beach volleyball that would be like your top school today, or have you got that far?
Yeah, okay. So I think right now I'm really leaning towards Arizona Christian University.
Okay.
That's probably my top one right now.
Okay.
There's a couple others that I'm kind of like looking into, but I feel pretty comfortable at Arizona Christian.
Okay. Well, that
Yep.
would be pretty cool. I was actually kind of amazed at how many schools have picked up beach volleyball in the last little bit. Corbin University in Salem, Oregon, where my daughter went for softball, is now has beach volleyball, and it's
Yep.
like, Salem beach volleyball? Okay. So
Yep.
it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see the sport gaining momentum, and I know how tough it is. I know it's a very competitive sport, and I know very difficult to play.
Yes.
So I'm glad that you're having fun with that. What else do you do besides sports in school?
Ooh. I really like to spend time with my family. That's like a big priority for me.
Okay.
I really like to I like going and seeing my brother a lot because now that he's not in the house as much, like it's really great to go see him sometimes on the weekends. So that's a really big, probably my main thing
Okay.
is going and seeing my brother.
Okay. Now, what is he doing now?
So he wants to be a physical therapist.
Okay.
I think he's decided to go down that route.
Okay.
I can't really remember what he said he wanted to study right now. He's changed it a few times, but yeah, he's playing baseball at Bellevue College right now, and then he'll go somewhere
From there.
That's
That's
yeah.
cool. I know he'd gone there, so I just want to make sure he was still there.
Yep.
And I know he's enjoying baseball, so
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yep.
What would you like to do for a career?
I want to be a real estate agent, I
Okay.
think.
All right.
I'm kind of going between that and like I kind of want to go down the physical therapy route, but since my brother's kind of going that way, I don't know. I don't know if that's the smart option, but
Well, that's
probably
fair.
real estate.
Real
yeah.
estate? Okay. That's a good field to be in. And communications, there's some openings there, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you'd like to tell the Brewster fans?
Probably like thank you guys for your support. Like it's so amazing that like we have this community that everyone comes and watches your sports. Like that's just so amazing, and I'm so glad that I get to be a part of that. And that's just so amazing whether you're watching online or coming to the games. It's really amazing to see people
Cool.
watching.
We've had a lot of people say that. So that is awesome. I thank you for your time.
Yep,
All
thank
right.
you.
No problem. How about now? You know what? I'm yakking away, and nothing's coming through. Let's see if this took care of it. I cranked it up a little bit. Maybe I'll crank it up a little more here. All right, let's see if we got it now. All right, so I have to find a way to get this monitored. All right, 66-18, 4:52 left. And Bridgeport scores again. Down Hialeah to Morgan. Morgan dribbles around, tries to put one up and in, doesn't drop for her. 4:35 left in the game. All right. Thank you for that. My meters were looking okay, but that wasn't what the problem was. So, all right. Live with it. Up to Morgan. Morgan up to Abby. Abby shoots and scores. 68-20. 4:05 left. Sato with it. Putting in. Roosters coach is going to sub in the whole squad. Throws that one out of bounds. So bear ball. Everybody going in. Appreciated being told my audio was muted. I got to remember that when I play a video, auto shuts off the sound, and I manually have to turn that back on. So I'm going to have to remember that. I apologize, folks. I was yakking away about how awesome it is to do student-athlete interviews and about the wonderful Miss Schurtenlieb. Oh, Bridgeport steps in, takes that one away. Driving around, Grace gets it. Pepper ends up with it. Dribbles between a couple defenders. Puts it up to Grace, over to Rosario. All right, Garcia with it. 70-20, 2:55 left. Macedo, Ruiz. Oh, fight for the ball down here. All right, so Garcia with it. Almost gets it taken away by Pepper. Fire. Uh-oh. Gosh darn it. I hate it when anybody gets hurt. Oh, man. She has 13 points for Bridgeport tonight. All right, so it'll be black ball? Black ball. All right. They've got, all right. So Valdivinos. Sato gets it stolen away by Pepper. Pepper goes down, puts it up and in. 72-20. Page almost knocks it away. Okay, Sato gets it. And Grace steals it. Doesn't drop for her. Frustration foul. Jimenez. .148 left in the game. Pepper with it. Fires a three in and out of the cylinder. Page gets the rebound. Drives around, pull up. Doesn't get it to drop either. Over the top. And they're going to say, what do they call him? They say Bridgeport ball. Liv's going in. .122 left. Camilla with it. Back to Page, sorry. Camilla got that one. Put it out to Page. We got Rosario with it into Page. And they're going to say player control foul. So 72-20 with 54 seconds remaining. Coach is telling Brewster to get back. No reason to press. Pressure. All right. So Sato with it. Sato back with it. Charape banks one off the glass and in. 72-22. 28 seconds left. Back to Paige. Paige dribbling along here, taking her time with 20 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Puts it to Grace. Back over. Back to Liv. And time expires. 72-22. Final score for your ladies. I am sorry, folks. I'm going to have to find a way for someone to let me know. I forget to turn the sound back on. I apologize. All right. Well, Bridgeport boys are out on the court, warming up. So while I'm thinking about it, we're going to play one of our boys' interviews here real quick and let you listen to Mr. Thompson. All right. Give me your name.
My name is Preston Thompson.
And who are your mom and dad?
My mom is Martha Claudia Thompson. My dad's Jason Thompson.
Okay, what does your mom do?
My mom works at the Gibbers Farms office.
Okay, and your dad?
My dad's the boss of the tractors for our company.
Okay, that's fair. How long have you lived in Brewster?
My whole life.
Your whole life.
Yep.
What do you think of Brewster?
I love it. I love it. Small town, you know everybody. It's great.
Good. All right, so what grade are you in this year?
I'm a sophomore, 10th grade.
Okay, and then this season so far, what has been your favorite sports memory?
This season so far, probably playing in the Sun Dome, being with the team in the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you enjoyed that?
Yeah, enjoyed it a lot.
Okay. And then in anything, any sport, any season, what's your favorite sports memory?
I think football, just being like with the team is just like, there's so many kids. It's just really fun.
Okay.
Yeah, doing stuff.
Okay. Have you pondered, I know you're only a sophomore, but I'm going to ask, have you pondered what you want to do after you get out of high school?
So I'm going to college for sure. If I get any scholarship to play any sport in college, I'm going to take it.
Okay.
And preferably something on Spokane side of the mountains.
Okay.
And I think that's mostly my plan.
All right. Is there a sport you're focused on hoping to play in college?
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the goal. All right, that's fair. What do you do besides sports in school?
In school, I don't know. I try my hardest in school. Other than sports, I'm with family.
Okay.
Sports is pretty much life in Brewster. I'd say golfing, but golfing's a sport too.
Yes, it is. Well, that's fair. Anything you would like to share with the Brewster sports fans?
Thank you guys. There's a lot of support. Bleachers are full every game, and thanks for sticking with us.
Hey, that's more than fair.
Yep.
We've heard that a lot. That's great. I'm sure that we'll be interviewing you again in the years to come.
Yep.
So thank you much, Preston.
Thanks, Troy.
No problem. All right, folks, welcome back to Champions Gym. Bears are in some snazzy warm-ups out here, tell you what. So it's great to see them in those uniforms. And I know they're going to do their absolute best tonight to get a victory here in their home gym, defend their home court. It was really nice interviewing more of our student athletes. Again, the plan is to get everybody interviewed and get those up for you to watch and then up on social media. And we're going to play another one here in a minute. We got 12 minutes and 9 seconds before the tip-off of this one. We've got Bears excited tonight to really show what they're capable of. You know, when they played Bear Creek, when my son Grant, first game, victory, and that was a sweet victory for them. And then Cleellum game and even the LR game here. I mean, they were right there with Cleellum, with Lake Roosevelt, and they obviously had the victory against Cleellum. So it'll be exciting to see how tonight goes for everybody, and I know they're ready. Bridgeport wanting to rain on the parade. The Bear boys are hoping to do what the girls did to the Bridgeport girls, but we'll see how it goes tonight. Bridgeport has done well this season, and scrappy team as usual. I recognize a couple of players out on the floor for Bridgeport. Good young men. Saw some of them played some baseball for me when they were younger. All right, well, retro jerseys tonight for the Bears. All right, 11:03 left. Enjoyed my time talking with Preston Thompson. Good young man. We're going to have another interview here with Bronson Becker. All right, give me your name.
I'm Bronson Becker.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, and who are your parents?
Drew and Amy Becker.
Okay, what's Drew do?
He is a land surveyor.
Okay, and what's your mom do?
She's a teacher.
Okay. Of course, we picked on your sister earlier, so we knew those answers, but we wanted to see if you knew what they did. All right. So far this season, what's your favorite sports memory?
Although football is not my favorite, probably getting to go run out when it's dark under the lights and play a game.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's good. And then in any sport, any season, what has been your favorite memory so far?
Probably the same thing.
Same thing?
It's just a great feeling.
Okay, that's fair. And I should have asked, what grade are you in?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. Yep. Okay, so you got a few years left. Have you thought about what you want to do after high school?
I have. I would like to go do mathematics at WSU.
Okay.
Or hopefully somewhere close.
All right, that's fair. And then with the mathematics, what is the eventual position or career you'd like to do?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure, but you just love mathematics and something related to that.
Yep.
Okay, that is fair. Let's see. What would you like to tell the Brewster fans?
Same thing. I know it's not always the easiest watching our games, but still a lot of support, and hopefully we can pull it together a little bit here at the end.
Okay, that is more than fair, and we appreciate you doing that.
Yep.
One more question. What else do you do besides sports?
I like to swim and jet ski and golf, even though it's still a sport. But
outdoor activities.
Yep.
And how long have you lived in Brewster?
Since I was born.
Since you were born. Here the whole time. What do you think of Brewster?
I always want to live here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the place, huh?
Yep.
All right. That's more than fair. Thank you, Bronson.
Thank you, Roy.
No problem. All right, folks. I'm just going to say it. The Bears are looking sharp in their warm-ups. I've got a good feeling about tonight, folks. I'm seeing all kinds of shots dropping, and they are out there doing their absolute best. I am excited to see what's going to happen tonight. Well, let's see who we have over here for, I'm trying to remember what all I told you guys. Tonight's game is important for both squads. Quite frankly, I think tonight's game is going to decide who goes to the league playoffs and who won't be able to make it in as the number 6 team. So important game for both teams, and winner will probably be the number 6 going in. I've got high hopes that the Bears are able to really step it up here at the end of the season and maybe make it to number 5, but we'll see how it all goes for everybody. All right, so Bears are excited for tonight. We've got 7:28 left here in the warm-ups before we get to tip-off. I'm going to look at WIA. I think I probably told you some of this, but let's go through it again just to make sure for those just tuning in. By the way, the gym is really starting to get packed. I'm excited to see everybody here. That's something all the student athletes chatted about, and we're excited, was all the people coming to root them on and cheer them on and how cool it is for that and how much they appreciate it. And I know it's going to help them. It's that 12th man, shall we say. All right, well, Liberty Bell boys 2-0. Lake Roosevelt 5-0. So currently Lake Roosevelt really is in first. Okanagan 2-1, Tenasket 2-1, Manson 2-2, Brewster 0-4, Bridgeport 0-5, and Bridgeport's 8-6 overall. They beat Waterville Mansfield boys, beat Pateras. They beat Pateras 78-18, Waterville 69-32, beat Iniat 66-33, beat Pateras again 82-30. Beat Wilson Creek 76-27, lost to Moses Lake Christian Covenant 50-62, won against Garden City Academy 64-31, beat Orville 76-43, beat Iniat 65-49, and then they started playing the 2B teams. Okanagan, they lost to Okanagan 40-94, lost to Lake Roosevelt 30-62, lost to Liberty Bell 36-71, lost to Manson 53-62, and lost to Tenasket 54-67. They face us. Actually, we're their last league game, apparently. They play us, Cascade, Chelan, and Omak. So all of those were conference games. Well, tonight is an important game for Bridgeport and for Brewster. All right, 4:57 remain before we tip off here. Champions Gym. The everybody's doing the retro jerseys. People have some different numbers tonight, so we'll see how what everybody has going tonight. Grant has been number 20. Tonight he's going to be number 24, which is a number he wore a lot in previous seasons. But a lot of the players have different jersey numbers tonight. In past seasons, we broke out the retro jerseys when we played Chelan. So it's the first time we've seen them against Bridgeport, but hey, looking good. The boys are hungry after last night's loss to Lake Roosevelt. It's hard to get a win in the barn. LR has a storied history in there, and they Lake Roosevelt has a good chance of getting back to Spokane for some hardware again. They got hardware last year and honored Carl and I by letting us be in the picture with them, and it was fun to see him get there. And again, I really liked it for a number of reasons, including, in memory of Wyatt's dad. So anyway, congratulations to them and being number one in league currently. I don't know who they have left to face, really. They beat Okanagan. Ivan had 33 in that one. So I think they're going to do well. And once we get to league tournament, number one and number two have a bye and are automatically in districts. And the top two out of our league tournament have automatic bids to state, essentially. And then there's one spot left that there's going to be 4 teams competing for, and I'm hoping we're going to be one of those 4. And I gotta hope that our boys really step it up and make their way to state. So you never know. I've seen things happen. So we're hoping that happens this year too. All right. Well, 2 minutes before we have the tip off. Excited for that. We got one more interview for you. We'll play at halftime. Another great student athlete. And then I've got a few more interviews that I've got to do, and I'll get those done and get everybody's posted up for you and celebrate these student athletes and their accomplishments and their favorite memories and, you know, what their future plans are. So excited about that. Oh, goodness gracious. We are 116 away from this one. And looking at the varsity boys, they have this is at Bridgeport, as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors. Ian, I know Ian DeDios, great young man. I remember coaching him when he was younger in baseball. Diego Salazar, Cortez, Aiden. So we got Aiden DeDios and Ian DeDios. I remember the DeDios boy, DeDios priest. Good young men, good ball players. So it'll be fun to see how they do here tonight. All right. Whew. Got the whole cheerleading squad out here tonight. Should talk with their coach. I should get some of them interviewed too, get their seniors interviewed at least. I should sit here should just come one day and just do interviews all day long. All right. Yep. Proud of their teams. I got a freshman starting for him, Macedo. Fabian. Oscar Rivera. Skyler. Ian. Oscar. Espinoza there. Thomas. Aiden. Long lineup. All right, Bears coming in and talking. The team's getting excited. Go out and go at it. All right, Thomas gonna jump up against DeDios. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Aiden, it's just gonna be Aiden and Ian, because that way you'll know. Because otherwise I'm gonna be going nuts. All right. All right. See who controls the ball at tip. Fabian ends up with it. Drives down, kicks it over. Oscar over Preston. Skyler doesn't get it to drop. Thomas gets a rebound and the putback. Aiden with it. Fires a deep three. Doesn't drop. Foul. Ian. Oscar called for the foul. First one doesn't drop. Ian doesn't get that one to drop for him. Gets that one. 2-1. To Oscar to Fabian. Fabian puts it down. Thomas up and in. Bridgeport with it. Aiden with it. Pulls back, tries to put one up. Gets it knocked away. And so over and back. All right, so Thomas to inbound. 6:56 left here in the first. Fabian with it. Thomas with it. Puts it up and in. Aiden with it. Over to Ian. Eden tries to drive. Gets it to drop. See if he gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way. .639 left here in the first. 6-3 currently. Doesn't drop. Oscar with it, gives it to Fabian. Fabian drives around everybody, puts it up to Thomas. Up and in. Aiden with it. Spinning, driving, kicking out to. Tries to kick out. Aiden tries to go around everybody. Puts it over. 3-point fired. Sinks it. 8-6. Fabian with it. Drives through everybody. Kicks it over to Thomas. Up and in. Aiden with it. Thomas on Aiden. Ian with it. Calling out what they want to see for their next play. It's over the edge. Yep, double dribble. Yep. Ins to Fabian. Back to Thomas. Over to Fabian. Over to Preston. Up and in. Back to Ian. Ian trying to get around everybody. Spins. Gets blocked. Gets it. Gonna say he's fouled on the ground. Okay, so Preston picks up a foul. Misses. Doesn't get that one to drop. Ian with the rebound. Up to Oscar. Yep, gets fouled. Go to the line. So Oscar Tarape to the line. 12-6, 4:58 here in the first. Oscar at the line. First one doesn't drop for him. Oscar gets a second one. I don't know if someone must have been across the line or something. He gets to shoot another one. Gets that one. 14-6. Okay, it's Aiden with it. Drives around, kicks it out to Rivera. Into Ian. Ian pulls back, puts it up, doesn't drop. Rebound, Skyler over to Fabian. Fabian setting up the offense. Dribbles it around, gives it over to Oscar. Oscar says, you know, I'm going to try this. Doesn't drop. Preston had it, gets it stolen away. And I'm not going to call a foul on Preston, I believe. Be a second. So Grant going in. All right. Aiden with it. Thomas on him. They're on the floor. That one will be on Skyler. He will be going to shoot. Is that 4? Is that 5? I think that's 5, with 4:14 left here in the first. So that's the 5th foul. 5 on Brewster, 1 on Bridgeport. So they'll be going to the line from now on for the last 4 minutes and 14 seconds. That's going to make it interesting for the last few minutes here. Or the first. Misses the first one. Aiden, seeing if he can get the second one here. 14-6, 4:14 left. That one doesn't drop. Thomas with it. Over to Oscar. Oh, that's not what I want. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for watching, but misses. Gets a 3. Oscar with it. Up and in. Aiden with it. On the ground again. Going to the line to shoot. I'm calling that one on. So Skyler. So he'll get to shoot 2. So Aiden at the line. 16-9, 3:32 left here in the first. Doesn't drop. Jacob Pachowski going in for Skyler. Aiden going to see if he can get the second one. Fires and gets that one. 16-10. Into Fabian. Cuts through everybody. Thomas doesn't drop. Rebound. Aiden to Ian. Blocked by Grant. Thomas gets it. Puts it up to all the way, Jacob. 18-10. Grant Baker with his stuff. Fabian saved it. Grant gets his hand on that one. All the way up to Fabian. Gets fouled. Oh, doesn't drop. So Jacob to the line, shooting 2. So he'll see if he can get one of these, or get both of these, I should say. Got some fans excited here, and I don't have a stabilizer. Gets that one. Bears up 19-10. Coach wants his timeout. All right. .251 left here in the first quarter. Bears up 19-10. Lots of fans. The stands are pretty well packed on both sides. Lots of support for Bridgeport, lots of support for the Bears. Jacob seeing if he can sink the second one here, give the Bears a 20-10 lead. Doesn't drop. I'm going to say it's Bridgeport ball. Oscar giving Aiden a little bit of a run for his money as he tries to drive down and kick it out. Back to Aiden. Misses that one, but rebound stolen away by Fabian. Fabian gets it stolen. It's going to say Bear ball here on the side. 2:27. 19-10. Inbounds to Oscar. Setting up the offense. Over to Jacob. Oh. I'm going to say it's over and back. It'll be Bridgeport ball. Fires a 3, doesn't drop. Rebound by Grant, gives it to Fabian. A little bit hard there, a little excited. Oscar with it. Gets it stolen away. Grant with it. They're going to call a foul. Rivera for a foul. All right, into Oscar. Oscar brings it down. It's to Fabian. In goes the 3 ball. 22-10. 1:30 left here in the first. Going to say Ian, player control foul. Fabian coming out. .22-10, 1:31 left here in the first. Sam Grant with it. Gets it knocked away. Gets it back, but gets it. Oscar with it. Over to Sam. Up and in. Aiden with it. Back to Aiden. Grant takes it away. Gives it to Thomas. Puts it up and in. Aiden with it. Sam with it. They're going to call Sam for the foul. He'll be going to the line with 43 seconds left. Aiden at the line. 43.1, 26-10. Misses that one. Bears calling out the play, 43 seconds. Doesn't get that one to drop either. Grant Baker with the rebound. Outbounds to Oscar. Over and back. It's a Bridgeport ball. 33.8 left here in the first. Come over to this side, 26-10. 33.8 in the left in the first quarter. Inbounds to Aiden. Oscar on him. It's tipped away. Oscar on him. Tries to push it away. Gets that one. 17 seconds left. Sam Arevalo with it. Puts it to Jacob. Grant Baker up and in. Aiden with it. Gets out. Now it's tipped. Into one. Bears up 28-12. All right, 28-12. Coach talking to his players, telling him what he wants to see here in the second quarter. I'm going to say more of what went on in the first. Bridgeport is a good team. There's absolutely no reason to feel comfortable in any way on either part. Either team has no reason to feel comfortable till the final buzzer goes off in this game. Bridgeport wants it. Brewster wants it. Both teams are going to give it everything they got out here. Bridgeport, I'm sure, hoping to make some adjustments here in the second quarter. Bears want to repeat what happened in the first quarter, leading 28-12. Bears over him. Fires the three, doesn't drop. Up to Thomas. Up and in. 30-12. Grant's. Yep. Shoved. All right, Sam with it. Over to Grant. Grant just drives around everybody. Gets to shoot two. Grant gets to see if he can extend the lead by 2 more here. Take it to 20. Gets the first one. Gets that one. Bears up by 20, 32-12. Bridgeport going to want to come back here and see if they can get some more shots off here. Nice hustle. Grant tips it away, but number 11 gets it. Grant has his hand on it, gets it that time. Grant goes around everybody. Gets that one and gets to shoot one old-fashioned way. See if Grant can make a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Bridgeport not happy with that. Grant seeing if he can, let's see what Carl says, 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Doesn't drop, but Thomas gets it, brings it out. Back to Thomas. Thomas for a 3. Doesn't drop. Gonna jump ball. And it's going to be Brewster ball. 34-12. 6:41 left in the first half. So Bronson Becker in the game. He'll have inbounding duties. Inbounds to Thomas. Thomas up and in. 36-12. All right, let's see. One trying to get around him. Ian with it. Around Bronson. Gets stuffed and taken away by Thomas. Up to Sam. And they get a stuff, but it says it goes off of them. So it'll be Bear ball with an inbound play with 6:07 left here in the first half. Sam comes out, Preston comes in. Bronson with it. Back to Thomas. Spins. Puts it up and in. 38-12. And they're going to call that, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Preston's 3rd. And Ian at the line. See if he can get a couple more points. The first one runs out. Second one, he gets it in. 38-13. Fabian coming in. Preston going out. Bronson with it. Puts it over to Jacob. With Thomas with it. Gets it stolen away. Sam says, look, or no, Fabian. Baker up and in. 40-13. One. Gets that one up and in. Bronson with it. 40-15. Oh my goodness. 42-15. Gets that one up and in. Fabian with it. Bronson doesn't drop. Thomas blocks it. Jacob gets it back. Gives it back to Thomas. Thomas brings it down. Kicks it over to Jacob. Gets blocked, but it'll be bare ball. Or, no, they're saying it's, oh, they're saying it went off Jacob. So it'll be Bridgeport ball. 42-17, 3:59 left in the half. Brewster calls a timeout. We'll talk with his players a little bit. 42-17. .359 left in the first half. Bears up 42-17. Bridgeport to bring the ball in from their end of the court. Cortez inbounds to Mattel. Back to Cortez. Over to Ian. Trying to get around Grant. I'm going to say he fouled him on the floor. Fabian, nice little play there. Ends up on the ground. Fabian had it. Rolling around on the ground. They're going to call 5 black. They'll call 5 for that. So that'll be, is that 5 or 4? I guess that's 4. All right, Jacob with it. Puts it back to Bronson. Over to Skyler. Fabian takes his time. Puts it over to Bronson. Bronson brings it back, gives it to Skyler, back to Fabian. 10 seconds left on the clock. Pulls up, fires, doesn't drop. Rebound by Ian. It's tipped away by Grant. Fabian had it. Misses that one. Skyler with it. Over to Fabian. He brings it down. Fakes it, puts up a little one. Jacob with it. A little too hard. Number 1 with it. And doesn't drop. Gives it back over to Skyler. Up to Fabian. Fabian just kind of chilling with it. 2:17. 18 on the shot clock. Gives it over to Skyler. Skyler gives it to Grant. Jacob. Bronson does a little head fake. Swings it back around to Skyler. Fabian. 4 seconds. Wow. Hits but doesn't drop. Up and in. Ian. Ian gets it tipped away. Bare ball. .139 left in the half. 44-17. Jacob coming off. Thomas going back in. Fabian with it. Brings it down. Oh! Skyler with it. Thomas. (46-17). Fabian. Grant with it, strips it away, gives it back to Fabian. It'll be Brewster ball on the inbound. Coach telling him what he wants to see. 1:08 left here in the half, 46-17. Over to Grant, Fabian. Skyler. Thomas for a long three. Gets that one. Ian and Montel with it. Fires a three, doesn't drop, gets the rebound on the ground. Gives it to Ian. Ian gets it knocked away, gets it back. Ian again with it, tries to fire over, doesn't drop. Grant with it, gives it to Thomas. Up to Skyler. Bronson. Gets it stripped away. Bridgeport with it. Fires. Doesn't drop. I'm going to say it's Bridgeport ball. 10.5 seconds left in the half. 49-17. Bears up by 32 here in the first half. Ian with it. Ian fires. Doesn't drop. Rebound by Fabian. Doesn't drop. Well, folks, at the end of the first half, Bears up 49-17. Coach is going to take their players in and chat with them a little bit, tell them what they want to see in the second half of this matchup. And we are going to go ahead and play one of our seniors here. We've got a nice little video. Don't worry about it. Okay, give me your name.
My name is Connor Bach.
Okay, and who are your parents?
Carl and Jennifer Bach.
Okay, and what does your dad do?
He's does maintenance at the hospital.
Okay, and what does your mom do?
The controller at the
The
hospital.
controller at the hospital. What do you know? That's awesome. I know your mom and dad well. All right, Connor, how long have you been playing basketball?
Since I was like second grade.
Second grade, exactly. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the Brewster fans have not seen you out on the court this year, and why is that?
Because in summer ball this year, I dislocated my shoulder and got the MRI at the start of this year, and we found out that it was fractured.
Oh. That sucks. What grade are you in?
Senior.
Yeah, that's why it really sucks, because you're a senior, and I'm really sorry to see that. It's been so much fun watching you and Grant play ball all the way up, and you guys played soccer together when you were little, and baseball and basketball, and just had a lot of fun. So it's been a lot of fun to see that. How long have you lived in Brewster?
My whole life.
Whole life, and what do you think about Brewster?
Love it. I want to live here my whole life.
Okay, so that's kind of it. Now, what do you want to do after you graduate? What are your plans?
I want to be a game warden.
Oh, okay. So have you looked at what it's going to take to do that? Do you got to go to school, or how do you do that?
Just basically what I keep doing. Gonna get my AA in criminal justice.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just gonna do online schooling for like 2 or 3 more years until I'm 21, and then I'll apply.
Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome. All right, favorite memory this year with sports?
When we won our first game against Bear Creek at Yakima.
Okay, so that was a favorite one. Okay, favorite memory, any sport, any season?
When we won the state title against Tootle in baseball my freshman year.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I kind of figured that was coming. And what do you do besides sports?
Not much, because sports is the whole thing around here. All year long.
All year long. Are you going to be able to obviously you're doing some physical therapy for the shoulder?
With Sean Eisenhart.
All right. Is there any chance you're going to be able to do anything with track this season or basketball, or is it where any ideas at this point?
No, nothing with running, or maybe running, but I can't throw it all.
You're not going to be able to throw it. Oh, man, you did really well on a shot put last year. Just throw it with your left hand.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to tell the Brewster fans?
That thanks for showing up every game, every year of my career. Like the stands are packed.
Right. That is true. It is nice to see that. It's great. It's great. It's really fun, like I said, to see you grow up and everything that's going on. And it sucks that you're hurt for your senior year, but I'm glad you're here and supporting the team and doing everything you can. So we appreciate that, Connor.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, folks, 49-17. As we sit here in the half, and the Bears are just going at it. This is Champions Gym, home court. They are showing what they're capable of, and it's been impressive. What they've been able to do, being able to shut down Bridgeport, who is, they've had a good season. They've played well against a number of teams, and they came in and are giving it their all, because this game will probably decide who is going to the league playoffs and who isn't. And at this point, it's the Brewster Bears going to the league playoffs, and I'm not saying they're done winning. They got 2 more league games after this, and you just don't know. If they play like they are playing here, which is reminiscent of the way they played against Bear Creek and against Cle Elum, even in how they played against Lake Roosevelt here, Bears could go all the way to state. And I would love to see that for the boys, because I think the girls are going to be there, and I want to see the boys there with them. But we'll see how the second half comes out. Again, I love doing those student athlete interviews, and enjoyed talking with Connor. He's been part of our lives forever. Love Connor. It's sad that his shoulder he has a fracture in his shoulder, and he isn't going to be able to play basketball his senior year. Or last year he got really good at the shot put. He improved a lot. He got pretty decent with a shot put, and I know I was looking forward to seeing him out there throwing the shot put this year, and he won't be able to. So a little bummed about that. Actually, a lot bummed. We'll just put it that way. Anyway, good to talk with him. Good to hear from him. Great young man, sitting on the bench, cheering on his teammates and encouraging them. And tonight, really getting them fired up and out there. And they just need to repeat what they did the first half. Being able to really shut down the Bridgeport offense and get their offense going. And it's just been great to watch, and they just need to keep the pedal to the metal and keep going here in the second half, and don't crack the door at all. Bridgeport is capable of coming back, so they need to really step out here and go at it here in the second half and walk away with the victory. We have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first or second, or 4:10 left at halftime before we get back underway, and looking forward to seeing if any adjustments that Coach Taylor's going to make in the second half. Like I said, I would just tell him more of what we did in the first, and I kind of expect that from them. I think they're going to do amazing here in the second half of this one. Girls over there cheering on their team, and excited to see the boys winning this one, and kind of so far. And again, I can't celebrate until you can't celebrate until the game is over. And we are looking forward to that. And like I said, the Brewster boys are a good team. They've had a tough schedule. And come close a lot of times, had some good victories, and now hopefully they can finish off the season strong and be able to make it all the way. I mean, there is a pathway. There's still a pathway to state. Not an easy one, but there is a pathway to state. So let's see how they do here in the second half. And it's going to be some fun. I'm actually kind of excited to look around and see some other scores from around the league tonight, see how some other teams did, and what the potentials are for Brewster. LR is setting at 5-0, and see they got Tenasket tonight. See how that goes for both those teams. 2:25 left here in half. And we'll get back underway. Bridgeport hasn't come out yet. The coach is chatting with them, I'm sure, telling them, you know, getting them hyped up for the second half, and will determine a number of things. .133 remaining in half. Bears are hitting from the outside. Excited to see them do that and see if they can put that into gameplay. 104, Bridgeport back out on the floor, taking some warm-up shots. Girl basketball players over there showing their cheerleading skills. That's awesome. I love it. Good to see him. Yep, getting the high fives. That's great. All right. Well. All right. Whew. Okay. Coach is giving the last little encouragement to their team. Bridgeport is out on the floor. Coach put his starters back out on the floor. A couple of them in a little bit of foul trouble, but Bridgeport to have the ball to start the second half. Aiden with it. Thomas on him. Ian with it. Over to Aiden. Aiden for a three. Starts it off strong for Bridgeport with a three ball. Fabian bringing it down. Kicks over to the side. Tells the team what he wants to see him do. They are double teaming. Yep, they get it stolen away. First 5 points go to Bridgeport, 49-22. Fabian over to Skyler. Back to Fabian, into Thomas, over to Skyler. Skyler for a three. Gets it. Aiden with it. Gets it tipped away. Set up to Ian. Gets it tipped away. I'm not sure. Yep, they're going to say that's a booster ball. So 52-22. Fabian up. Skyler gets it over. Doesn't drop. Aiden with it. Gets a three ball. 52-25. Fabian with it. To Oscar. Preston. Back to Oscar. Fabian with it. Thomas. It's a 3-second in the key. It's a Bridgeport ball. 6:07 here in the third. 52-25. Aiden with it. Oh, they're telling him to get his bag out of there. All right, so Bridgeport inbounds. Aiden with it. Sato. Two. Fabian with it. 52-27. Oscar. Fabian. Skyler. Oscar doesn't get a drop. Ian with it. It's over to Aiden. Doesn't drop. Back to Thomas. Up to Fabian. Fabian up and in. Thomas saw that one coming. Better than I did. 56-27. Noza. Bear ball now. Thomas will inbound to Oscar. 4:52 here in the third. Oscar with it. Over to Fabian. Oh, back to Thomas. I'll say it. Out of bounds there. Off of us. Okay. Ian with it. Say kicked it. Oh. So Grant's in. No, that one they're going to call. So Ian will go to the line. Skyler will have 4 on him. First one doesn't drop. 56-27. Second one he gets. 56-28. Oscar with it. (59-28). Grant saves it. Sam with it. Out to Grant. Skyler with it. Ian with it. Thomas with it. Skyler with it again. Doesn't drop. And say so Aiden with it. Tipped. Ends up being tipped back to him. Doesn't get that one to fall either. Grant with the rebound. Fabian with it. No. I'm sorry, that's Sam. That's Sam. That's saying he traveled. So that was Sam. I apologize, Sam. All right. Aiden into Rivera. Back to Rivera. Oh, Thomas almost gets that one away. I'll let that one go in. 62-30. into Sam. Sam brings it up. Some pressure. Over to Oscar. Nope. There we go. 65-30. Stripped away, stolen by Thomas. Actually, Grant had it. Oh, gets that one to that. Okay, 65-32. We got a 1 minute timeout. 65-32. 2:09 left in the third. So 65-32, 2:09 left in the third. Have Grant, Sam, Skylar, Oscar, Thomas on the floor. All right. Oh. It's going to be Bridgeport is not going to give up. They're going to want to fight all the way to the end, which they should. And they came out and scored to start. The girls' basketball team over there trying to show off their cheerleading skills. All right. Bears going back out on the floor. Bears will inbound here. So Thomas into Sam. Thomas up and in. Aiden with it. Stops, fires a three. Ends up back in their hands. All right, Sam with it. 67-34. Tries to deliver it. Skylar with it. Let's say, I got him. It's only one foul on him. Okay. So Bears with an inbound play. Over to Sam. Over to Skylar. Shoots. Didn't quite hit anything. Aiden with it. Sam up and around. 67-36. Sam with it. Oscar. So, Grant Baker, 69-36, 6 seconds left. Fires, doesn't drop. Fires. They're going to call a foul, which I don't know who they're going to call it on. I don't They're gonna. I wonder if somebody gets to shoot. 1 second on the. Okay, so they put 1 second on. It'll be Bear ball. All right, so Bear ball with 1 second left. All right, so end of 3. Bears are excited. They are pumped up. They got 8 minutes left to play. 69-36. Yeah, they're eight points. 8 points away from the running clock. My watch is telling me I'm in a loud environment. All right. Bears will have the ball to start. Grant will inbound to Oscar. Okay, 8 minutes. Oscar driving around. Oh, Grant almost had that one. Ian with it. Thomas gets it. Sam with it. Oscar with it. Thomas with it. It doesn't drop for him. Oscar with it. There we go. Smart. So who is shooting? So Oscar will shoot 2 free throws for a technical. I don't know if it's on the, I don't know who it's on. I don't know if it's on coach or what. So Oscar will get to shoot a couple. All right, so gets the first one. I guess there were 7 points. Yeah, 7 points. And there's 6, 5 points away from the running clock. Bears will have the ball. Coach is telling what he wants to see here. After the inbound, 7:15 left in the game. 71-36. Grant to inbound to Oscar. Over to Sam. Oh, no, sorry, folks. Fires a 3, doesn't drop. Grant gets the rebound. I'm gonna say jump ball. Let's say Bridgeport ball. All right, Oscar with it. Bear ball. Oh, no, it's yeah. Okay. So put Montel in for Aiden. Grant inbounds to Oscar. 6:30 left. Sam with it, back to Oscar, back to Sam. Skylar gets it knocked away. Skylar with it. So that'll be the second foul on Bridgeport. Thomas to inbound. All right, so inbounds to Sam. 71-36. Skylar. Oscar. Skylar. Pull up, not able to get in. Montel with it. Hits a three. Thomas with it. Back to Oscar. Over to Sam. Over to Oscar. Oscar fires a three. Grant saves it, gets it to Thomas. Back to Grant. Gets fouled. And he'll be going shooting two. Skylar at the line. .451 remain. 71-39. It's that one. 72. Fabian comes in for Oscar. Skylar gets that one as well. Preston coming in for Skylar. Montel from Valdivia. Ian on with Grant. I'm gonna call it on the ground. So blocking. Well, Bridgeport pulling most of their starters, putting their other squad out on the floor with 4:36 left here. All right. Thomas with it. Grant with it. Fabian with it. 75-39. Bridgeport, 4:16 left in the game. Doesn't drop. He'll go to the line though. foul on Fabian, first one. Fabian has 4 points tonight. Thomas has 32, Grant has 12. It's that one, 75-40. Nick coming in, going in for Sam. .405 remain. Gets that one. So into Fabian. Over to Nick. Grant. Uh-oh, he traveled. And he hits the three after he travels. But almost. All right. Bridgeport with it. Montel with it. Lopez to Montel gets that one. 75-43. Gets that one. So Fabian will go to the line. Fabian will shoot two. 3:30 left in the game. That one doesn't drop for him. That one doesn't drop for him. What are they gonna say here? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so 2-point basket, and now he doesn't get it to drop. Over to Fabian with it. Fabian drives around. Jacob with it. Oh. 77-45. Back to Fabian, 77-45. Jacob in, 2:20 left. Let's see, Fabian. Grant Fabian. I'm not sure. So something, I don't know what's going on exactly. 2:10 left in the game. 79-45. sure. I'm not sure what the issue is. All right, so 2:10 left. Fires a free ball, doesn't drop. Rebound, Chris Talavera. So Chris will get to shoot a couple. 79-45, 2:04 left. So Chris has a chance here to get on the scoreboard. Nope. Hits off the front of the basket. Sophomore. Chris gets that one. 80-45. .152. Round scores. Exciting to see players get in and score. Bronson to Preston. Preston goes around, doesn't drop. 80-47. Doesn't drop. Gets the rebound. Fires a three. 80-50 with 58 seconds left. Jacob with it. Shoot two. All right, give me your name.
I'm
Jacob at the line. 50 seconds left in the game, 80-50. It's a first one off the front. Get the second one. Gets that one. 81-51. Pulled out, Bronson with it. 32 seconds left. 29 on the shot clock. Gets that one to drop. And we'll get to try and make a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 26 seconds left. Nope, doesn't drop for him. Bridgeport with it. Travel. Bear ball with 18.2. Preston with it, or excuse me, Preston inbounds to Bronson. Some excited players over there. See the boys winning. And they're just going to let it expire with that. Congratulations, Brewster boys. It's a victory here tonight. I'm going to tell you what, those girls could almost be cheerleaders. Oh my, 83-50 your final. from Champions Gym. Woo! All right. Girls celebrating with him. Well, that was one heck of a game, folks. I'm glad that you were here, and thank you for watching with us. And we appreciate you and everybody that came down tonight. Thank you so much for coming down and cheering these guys on, helping encourage them to the victory they got. They need the same support up in Tenasket. You just don't know how it's going to go. Any night, one team can beat another. And even in homecoming, our boys come and rain threes. We will see. All right, folks, thank you. We'll post some of the videos up online of the student player interviews, and we'll be getting more of those for you. Thank you again so much.